And our big story this evening is Merrick Garland, the head prosecutor in the Oklahoma City bombing, has been nominated by President Obama to the Supreme Court. Now, this right here, this is video from a press conference that he held shortly after the bombing in 1995. Compare that to what you're seeing right now. More than 20 years later, the former federal prosecutor and now federal judge could be our next Supreme Court justice. Tom George has more on his impact on the people of Oklahoma. Tom.
With today's Supreme Court nomination, many Americans learned the name Merrick Garland for the first time. But here in Oklahoma City, many remember him as a prosecutor during the city's darkest hour.
The cause of the explosion at the Murrah building was a bomb that was placed inside a Ryder truck.
In the wake of the 1995 bombing, as Oklahoma City looked for answers, Merrick Garland stepped in. At the time, there was no U.S. attorney in the city, and Garland assisted in the investigation.
He was a strategist, and he was instrumental and very helpful. And the guy is brilliant.
Garland coordinated with the victims and first responders, going through evidence thoroughly to ensure that Timothy McVeigh would be brought to justice.
Merrick would take no chances that someone who murdered innocent Americans might go free on a technicality.
2 decades later, as President Obama made his decision, the White House contacted the bombing memorial for more information on Garland's role in the case. And today at the White House, Garland remembered Oklahoma City as a pivotal moment in his career.
I saw the importance of assuring victims and families that the justice system could work.
His record even gained the respect of Steve Jones, a Republican and the lawyer appointed to represent Timothy McVeigh.
I think he is an exemplary, qualified, good candidate for the Supreme Court, and I've urged the Republican senators to support him.
To this day, Garland still visits the memorial. And today, sitting in the audience in Washington, the Memorial and Museum's director was there to see his nomination, hoping to see a little more of the Oklahoma standard on the nation's highest court.
It could have been a nomination that would tear people apart. I really think Merrick Garland is a unifier and can bring people together.
Now, it's expected to be a long road to confirmation for Garland, as most of the Senate Republicans, including both of Oklahoma's senators, have vowed not to take up any nomination until after the election. At the Oklahoma City National Memorial, Tom George, Fox 24.